Hi, today we're going to show how to use articulations with the Opus, EastWest Opus library, but actually it could be most modern libraries such as Contact or whatever. And using a DAW here, which will be Cubase Pro, but it could be also any other good DAW that would support this articulation scheme. Okay, so first of all, you open an empty project like this, and then you open the plugin. And in the plugin here, you will tell which instrument you want to use, say solo cello, and you use the key switch preset articulation here. Here you go. So here you see that the C0 is selected, which means we're going to have a sustain sound. Okay, now if I use, for instance, I don't know, E here, it will be marcato, etc. But the problem is, say I want to have pizzicato, and this is not available in this particular key switch preset. So what I'm going to do is go to the play here and then select articulation. And here indeed I can see that we have sustain, legato, slur, etc., but the pizzicato is not selected. So what I'm going to do is select it here and then right click or use the small menu here. It will be the same. And I will assign a key switch, which will be, for instance, G0. Okay, so I have now a new instrument which not only can play those articulations here, but also can play pizzicato as well. So I'm going to save it so that I can use it in future projects and sessions. I'm going to change the name and add plus pizzi, for instance. There you go. Okay. And so now if I go back to the player, I can see here that I have the G0 here. And so if I select this, I still have the sustain, but now if I go to the G0, I have the pizzicato, which is what I want. Great. So that's done for on the library part, but now I have to tell Cubase, and that's pretty easy actually. So I have to use the expression map here. If it does not appear here, you just check it right there, and then you open it and say import key switches. So it will import the key switches of the selected plugin and sound beam, and that's great because I have everything set up, the key switches here and the names of the articulations, and everything is fine, except I will change two things. The first thing is I will change the type to attribute for all the notes, all the key switches. The reason is that I want to be able to select the articulation on a per note basis. There are several other reasons, but trust me, that's the best way to do it. Another change I may want is, for instance, change the color of the notes as they will appear in the note editor. So for instance, here I will select a blue color like that. And finally, I will save that. And again, so here the name, I don't know, I'll change, it will be cello key switch master plus PIDs. And that way, the next time, in another project, I can recall that using the load button here. And I will have the same articulations with the same colors here and the same attributes right away. So that'll be great. So now, well, it's done. All we have to do is have fun and play. So let's record a few notes first. Wonderful. Okay, so now I can open the note editor. I can just show what's needed. So I'll show the use controllers, and the articulations here are already shown. I can see them, their names here, for instance. And because I use the attribute type, each note has its own articulation type. Okay, so now if I say, for instance, these will be marcato notes, I could just go here and say marcato, and I have actually two types. I'll use a short one, and let's say here I want to have pizzicatos, bim, and also I can show the colors. Okay, so the colors are, this red means sustain, this green means marcato, short, and this is pizzicato. And if I listen to it, okay, well, there was a small glitch at the beginning, but I mean, now it should be okay. Yeah, here you go. You have your 3 marcato notes here, and that's it. So the next time I want to use the same setup, in the plugin, I will browse again to solo cello, key switch, and now I have my new setup here, my new parameter, my new preset, which includes the pizzicatos, as you can see here, which will be assigned to the G0 note. That's it. I hope it's useful, and have fun with music.